morning, welcome to my garden. This morning I'm going to be working in this area, which is a very shady courtyard area. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that this fence over here used to be quite orange, painted that black, painted the brickwork underneath the house black, that was bright red, and I'm going to go for a kind of oriental theme look here, which is, it always has had that kind of vibe. It's very dark and shady in this area, so I grow lots of ferns, Japanese acers, hostas, that kind of thing. But obviously at this time of year they're not in leaf, so what I thought I would do is I would go around my garden and I'm just going to borrow some evergreens that are sort of outside the garage or around the back, and I'm going to dress the area until all the ferns start to grow and everything. So what I'll do is I'll stop the camera now and I'll take you around. I'll just show you the kind of greenery that I've got and that I'm going to use. I haven't planned it, so it's a work in progress. So if we have a look here, this is one of the said Japanese acers. This is beautiful, dark red sort of feathered leaf. I've got some little boxwoods. I've got some pots of spring bulbs. This is a beautiful structural plant. It's a beautiful sort of variegated acer. This is the trellis that I painted black. That's going to go over there on that bit of the fence where I'm going to grow a clematis up. I've got lots of lovely hostas. In this area, I forgot here, this one here is Nandina. Got some evergreen firs there, and then out here in front of the garage where it's lovely and sunny out here, I've got a big shaggy box which I'm definitely going to use. I've got this lovely azalea which used to be outside my mother's door before she died. I've got holly over there. All these kinds of things I can borrow for the moment. Sorry if I'm panning around too quickly. That's quite a pretty container. I'm not sure what this is. If you look up there in our neighbour's garden, there's a monkey puzzle tree. And this self-seeded itself, and I think it might be a monkey puzzle, but that's quite pretty. I might borrow that and go back in here, and then if you can just see through there, I've got rather nice fir tree through there. So lots of things I can use. So I'm just going to set the camera up now, and then I can speed it up for you, and I'm just going to play around. Oh, there's a lovely bamboo over there. Just going to play around with the plants until I get the effect I want. So this is the first section of the little courtyard done, and this is all greenery borrowed from other parts of the garden. and I think it looks really pretty. These are just tubs of spring bulbs, lots of heucheras. Come down here because the lights not too good there. Nice bamboo there. So I think that looks a whole lot better, a whole lot more interesting. And obviously these, as I say, if you watch my other videos, these heucheras are just placed in these pots waiting for these ferns to grow. Once the ferns grow, I take the heucheras out and plant them elsewhere. These ferns grow about, I don't know, 3 foot tall. Got a great big tub full of ferns here, which obviously sprout up. They grow up to about here and they spill out over the front of the pot. So really, these pots of tubs here, pots of bulbs, I'm just camouflaging a rather ugly black container there. So the next area that I have to do is this area up against the garage wall, and then this little area up there, which you can see that you could, well, try and imagine these aces in full leaf, and they're beautiful. So I just like interest in every part of the garden, and this is a good time of year to concentrate on sort of paved areas like this, because it's right at the end of February. The garden's just waking up out there, and I don't like to stand on the soil or the grass too much, so I busy myself with all the sort of general housekeeping jobs. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of the courtyard in its almost finished state. So as I said at the beginning, this is just filled with foliage that I had in tubs around the garden, but instead of a barren space waiting for all the ferns to grow, I think it looks lovely. And when I hang my washing out now, I'm going to the garage. It just looks so much more interesting. I painted the pool on the clothes there black so that it just sort of blends in. But I have ordered a black cover for the really ugly bit at the top. So I'll concertina that down. And when that's all black, it'll just sort of disappear. And then that's this area. I'm taking that little water feature away, and I've got a beautiful little one that's solar powered that my sister bought me, because I think it'll just be really nice to have a sort of sound of the trickle of water in the courtyard. And then finally this area here. Hi, just thought I'd take a little video. Can you spot the clothes area? What do you think of this very smart clothes area cover? A nice long one with a zip. So I'm delighted with that. Hopefully you'll agree with me. It looks so much better. Got lots of nice movement in this grass here, and I've tried to sort of just give different heights, a bit of structure to it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and maybe it's sort of helped you decide what to do with little sort of problematic areas in your garden. See you next time. Bye.